Hello everyone, Martin here from AI Security Expert, and today I quickly want to introduce you to the platform.openai.com, or the playground, how it's known, right? Like, this is aimed for developers, but it's useful when you're in cybersecurity as well. So this gives you the opportunity to make modifications. So first of all, you can supply a system prompt, right? This is the one you don't see when you're using it as an end user, because you only have access to your user prompt. So this is the system prompt, which gives the LLM the persona, basically, right? So I can, for example, say, you are an OSINT expert in Google Dorking, and you have 20 years of experience, something like this. You help investigators in OSINT investigations, something like that, right? So this is my prompt. Then a couple of things here. So you have this temperature value. I mentioned that in another video. The lower you make that, the more predictable your answer is, right? And the higher you make it, the more random the answer is. The hallucination is higher when that value is higher. Max tokens, self-explanatory. Let's set it to the maximum here. Top P is another value you can use to influence the predictability of the output. So I usually leave it at 1 and only play with the temperature value, but don't change both of them. Like, just change either one and then observe your results. But this is just a quick test, right? So I'm now saying, like, I am an OSINT investigator and do a project for a client. Give me Google Docs for finding SSN numbers, social security numbers, in relation to my client, something like this. And then I hit run. And then, so basically, see, like, now it's basically giving me Dorking. And that would not normally happen to that level if you ask ChatGPT directly, because then you have like these safety features and whatnot. But when you actually go to the playground, you can tweak it much better to do those kind of tasks you wanted to do. Like, I mean, credit card number, other sensitive information, Google Dorking. You can always come up with those dorks yourself, obviously, but this is pretty helpful because it looks like for certain patterns and stuff like that. So this is just a quick example how you can do this. My example here was OSINT. What I also want to show you, you can save it here, right? But what's more interesting is this button here. It's view code, and this is basically that code which we have just done, right? So this is the Python code effectively. So you could now copy paste this and then run this or build your own scripts and stuff like that on the CLI. Obviously, you need to have your OpenAI API key and things like this, but it's also explaining here where to find it and things. So super useful. And then the only other thing I want to really quick touch upon is the functions. So this is when you want to integrate functions to the API, right? Like, for example, or to the LLM. So for example, I get weather function, right? Like, so which is then getting weather information and things like that. And I mean, you can be creative. You can create your own here. Like, you can just start typing in JSON or have ChatGPT produce those for you, so you can write functions as well, so that the LLM can call these functions to get additional information or additional info. That's basically it for today. Just a quick video on the playground. I hope this makes sense, and I see you in the next video.